So, Monica, last time we agreed that our next conversation about in our community series was going to be about the role of the parish
Yes.
and what is a parish. And I think, that's a very interesting thing because parish, of course, we're referring to religion. It could be, the Sikh religion, it could be Hindu religion, it could be Muslim, whatever religion that
parish, yes.
coming together in a faith or meditative way that we identify we are one with, we are part of. And it always strikes me that was such a beautiful thing. I went to boarding school, which was its own community.
My mom went to boarding school, yes.
every Sunday, we would go to church. And since I was from a Jewish background and there wasn't a synagogue or anything, I went to either a Baptist church or a Unitarian/Congregationalist church.
Right.
And I always felt very badly doing that because I felt like all of these people knew each other and I didn't. I mean, we'd bust in, or for one of them, we'd walk the mile up the road, but we'd get there, we'd sit together. We weren't part of.
Yes.
And the thing that struck me so wonderful about these congregations was being part of. Now, fast forward years later, and of course, I'm a psychologist and I'm dealing with groups and communities. And I started out, a lot of my earliest career was done, as you had mentioned, as a pastoral counselor. And yes. I was working with ministers, a lot of it. In fact, my office, one of my offices was literally in a church. Talking about helping the community and being involved in the community. They had a branch of our counseling service upstairs in the church building.
What a wonderful thing to have.
I'm sorry?
That's a wonderful thing to have for the people.
Absolutely. But it wasn't just for their church. It was for the whole community. We would not have agreed to doing it for just one denomination.
Right.
But the idea, all these good things. But the other part of it is, when does the church attempt to impose its values on the community? And that's a fascinating yin-yang kind of thing. Okay, let's take an example. The best example, of course, is sex ed.
Right.
And I was sent one time, from my agency, I was sent to a conference about sex education. And, I'm trying to introduce ideas about, here are resources and things. And somebody is saying to me, but Ween, what do you tell people about Christian sex? Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Nowhere in the scripture does Jesus or even Paul say the man should be on the woman. You should not use rear entry, not any of these things. And that's what they were talking about. They were talking about what we call missionary position. No, it's not in the Bible.
Right.
And of course, if you happen to be a Hindu, I mean, you're taught all these positions, but again, you're not told which one to use.
Okay, well, we're going to stop this segment right now, folks, but we're going to continue this on because it's getting a little bit interesting right now. Okay, we'll see you next time.